It's Week 8 of the NFL, and this one features Josh Jacobs. He's coming off a track meet kind of week, just a bunch of yards and frequent trips to the end zone. It's the Raiders and the Lions under the lights on Monday night.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Tonight, we reach the unofficial midway point of the season with a good Monday night battle, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
On the other side of the field for the coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Here we go. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. Now this offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. First and goal in the red zone. Jacobs is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
One more time with Jacobs. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Partner, are they going to cover him? That's 4 catches and the touchdown grab on that opening drive.
Well, what we're seeing so far, I believe, is their understanding that they want to go to him.
And this defense in a little bit of a tight spot here. The ball is inside the red zone. Second down and 6. Jacobs going to try the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 127 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 21.
Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped. The The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Garoppolo to throw. Pass complete downfield to Renfro. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
What a pickup there, and maybe most importantly, he's able to get out of bounds and save their final timeout. So just to break down defensively, you've got to find a way to make that tackle in the field of play.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
Tie game here, fourth quarter, inside of a minute, and they could really use something on this punt return. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And here comes Abdullah on the return. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And part of you and I both know the safe call is to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up the chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to put an end to a wild Monday night. And this one is right through. And the Raiders escape with a victory. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Raiders, they climb to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles.
Here we go, here we go. And hot! Here we go. Stand hot! Stand! Here we go, here we go, here we go. Stand hot! Here we go, here we go. Wait on! Here we go. Stand hot! Stand hot! Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait on! Here we go, here we go. Stand hot! Here we go. And hot! Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait on! Here we go, here we go. Stand hot! Here we go. Stand! Stand hot!
It's week 9 of the NFL. And coming up, we've got Daniel Jones. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Giants and the Raiders, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they're in a real group. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle and the extra effort move. A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now,
and that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Raiders respond to that. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down of the... So this offense, they've made their way into the red zone now. They've got it a couple yards inside the 20 at the 18, 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Garoppolo being chased out left. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Well,
a 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. That is caught. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They've got another 1st. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost...
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. On play action, it's Garoppolo. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. Austin Hooper. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have even the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this third quarter.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup, he thought he was going.
Big drive now for this offense. They'll have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they search for a late score. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 140 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On second down, Jacobs gets past one man. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Jacobs from the gun. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Now 1st and goal.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs, and the step will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And his kick is gone.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
Luxury it is to have a kicker.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for Las Vegas, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. And for